Board of Health meeting for June 15th at 6:30 PM.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. 1, let's vote to reorganize the board. I personally think Candace would make a great chairperson.
We thought you were doing a great job.
I already told him that. I go, we're keeping it the same,
All right. So,
at least for another year.
can I get a motion for the year 2022 to keep the board at its current
Structure?
Structure, yes,
Yes.
good word.
I move to keep the current structure in place for the year 2022 to 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Sorry,
That
outvoted.
is awesome. You guys are doing good.
Oh, that might be the first thing that we had that we didn't all
Yes.
vote yes on?
No. All right, here's the second one. Vote to reappoint health agent.
So,
Bob, tell
Just-
us why you feel that you should be continued here.
actually, I think I'll tell you exactly what I feel.
You
Which
put in
is-
his resignation.
Here's my resignation letter.
No, but it is the perfect opportunity for you to dismiss me. No problem. My job requires reappointment every year. Every year. Many towns hire health agents at their own will, which I am, and can be dismissed for any or no reason. Some towns appoint on a 3-year status. Just bringing this up because other jobs within the town also have the 1-year appointments, and there is a potential to lose good talent. So my reappointment is obviously, hopefully based upon my merit. However, as a town, I figured, it might be something to look at, and I have the board in front of me and your opportunity, so.
My feelings towards that is actually pro Bob. If I was in a position where every year I didn't know if my position was, coming up, like if I misread the board or whatever, obviously we have a much better relationship than that, but who knows, one of us could leave and somebody else comes in.
Yeah.
I would personally be afraid every June, not afraid, but I might, somebody comes up, hey Bob, Easton's looking for a position. And Bob said, well, I'm not sure if they're gonna rehire me in June. Maybe I should go for that. So I personally think that 3-year would make me feel a lot better as an employee.
But if you do it as 3 years, does that mean Bob can't resign?
No, it means we can't fire him for 3 years.
Without
Without
some sort of cause.
Right.
Right.
Because again, we are at will.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just allow, hey, guess what? Whichever employee does everything by the book, and that board's like, we can't get away with anything. Let's get rid of him and get this guy in because we know we can do what we want. See, I look at the flip side of the coin too. So I'm just, basically brought it up so that I believe that with my appointment, the select board would also then review if you guys said, no, he's out of here,
Right.
but even if they added in like, make sure that you have a review process in place. Just something
Yeah,
that,
because you should still get a raise every year, correct?
well, like, I will this year, and then I'm at the top of my grade, so I'll just get whatever the town increase is, which is fine. But with a good review process and a 3-year contract, what happens is when somebody may be lacking in their job performance, be it intentional or be it personal or be it some other matter, it gets brought to their attention, corrective actions are asked of that employee, and then if they make those corrections, life is good for both the employee and the corporation. In the event that the employee fails to follow being led to water, so to speak, then there's some grounds for termination.
Right.
Hey, we told you this, we told you that. So yes, that employee could still be terminated anytime within that 3-year period, but at least it would open the door to not walking on eggshells every year, and to a progressive discipline process for employees who are failing to meet the obligations, and a direct violation of company policy is just immediate, termination. There's no question towards
Right.
that.
So if the board did decide that they wanted to go that route, what is the process of making that happen?
Oh, I have absolutely no clue. And
I didn't know if
it
the-
depends on if I get reappointed or not,
Well, I
whether
didn't
I
know
follow
if-
up on that
If that was a
question.
decision the board could make, or if that's something that this would have to go through personnel or the select.
Yeah,
board.
Oh,
it's
yes,
probably
it-
gonna,
It would go to attorneys, it would be, whatever. But I just like to open up healthy conversations and for people to be able to agree to disagree. So it was just something that I figured, my reappointment's up.
What better time to bring it up?
Well, yeah, because, we do have new select boards, we have new people, and we have lost some people. Either way,
And the select board's good for 3 years, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, but you
As-
guys
Well,
are
there's a
elected.
new person every year. I
But
mean,
it's,
this
but
year
it's
we
a
just.
3-year term
It's a
though.
3-year cycle, yep,
Right.
yep.
yeah.
So,
And
But it's-
our terms are off, right?
Ours are 3.
yeah, like,
But
I'm
are we
up,
staggered? You're up
We're
next
all
year?
staggered,
Next year.
yeah, yeah.
and you're,
She was up this year.
I'm good for
and
3.
you're up the year
Right.
after me.
After you, yep.
And some towns don't even
Right.
require this process at all.
Right.
But for the most part, and I knew when I took the job in Marshfield and when I took this job, I read that you can be terminated for any reason or no reason. Great thing to have in a town contract, from the town's point
It-
of
From the
view.
town's perspective,
From
right?
the town's
Yeah, but
perspective,
it's one way
yeah,
not
that's
to keep
spot on.
good people though.
I agree.
Well, or at least for somebody to keep their eye on the ball all the time.
I mean, I think it makes it easy for, like you said, other towns to poach good employees,
Right.
saying, we'll give you a 3-year contract,
So how does, obviously we know how you feel, how do you feel? I mean, do you think it's something we should see if we
Yeah,
can
let's
pursue?
just talk to the board of
Yeah.
selectmen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we reappoint tonight and then
Yep.
discuss about,
Right,
Lengthening
make it
it.
into 3 years instead
Yeah.
of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I get a motion to reappoint Mr. Bob Valerie as health agent from July 22nd through July 23rd?
I move to reappoint Bob Valerie as health agent for July 2022 through June 2023.
All in
second.
favor?
Aye.
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 Well, so now I get to stay for the rest of the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. His car was running and the beers were on ice.
You're killing me.
Alright.
It is a pleasure to work for the town. I love it, and I have no gripes whatsoever, and this wouldn't make or break whatever, but I thought it was
Did you
worth it.
really think you weren't gonna get reappointed?
No.
Alright.
I honestly, well, won't say what I...
Who'd you?
Yeah, I know. I was optimistic.
Alright, so Fuller Street. What's going on in Fuller Street, Bob?
Oh, Fuller was fine.
Okay, I don't know.
They're gonna, I'll make sure, I have 2 on Fuller Street.
Yep.
So that one's...
M
Okay, yeah,
127.
that's the new lot. We're just waiting, for that, or actually, it might already be finished. I think I did this final. I'm pretty sure. That's one of the,
Is that huge lot that was for sale?
well, it's a huge piece of property.
Yeah,
That's for-
on the right-hand
for
side?
sure. Yeah, no, it's, he's waiting to do this one.
Okay, so we'll
But
skip
it's-
over that.
Yeah, they have plenty of room, and everything came back great from the agent.
Alright. 8 Ash Road.
So that's the one that's done. One of the things that has been extremely helpful, which is ratifying our approval, is, or my approval. Went through both design engineers. There was, I think, not even a change on it. So the installer was able to get going. And the owner already has the COC in hand. And nothing would have started until tonight.
Right.
So,
Which I actually ran, I was doing a presentation for a realtor office, I don't know, a month or two ago, and there was a gentleman who was gonna have a house, the deal fall apart, because you needed the health agent to be able to approve something, which for us would have been very simple. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't anything
Yeah.
devastating to the world. But the agent didn't have the authority in this particular town, so they had to wait, and their meetings were once every 4 weeks, not every 2.
Oh, wow.
So they had to wait a month.
Right.
I don't know how it turned out, but I remember thinking how, lucky we had it with the way we do it here
Yeah,
in
right,
that situation.
right. Doesn't hold up.
Yeah, I saw
Anybody?
Ash Road, that the installer did a really good job over there,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. I look for two things. One, I want it installed right, but his customer service skills and attention to detail are really second to none. So
If I remember correctly, I introduced you to him, and you were very well impressed at the first meeting, which is nice. It's nice to see somebody work out.
yes,
All right, so Furnace Street, map 48, lot 6-3. Is that the same situation we're waiting?
actually no. It's the plan came in. The only revision it had was I needed a foundation elevation change, which the design review engineer picked up on, because that's the property that that whole Elm Street is built up. That's all fill.
Right.
So if you don't have your elevation of the house at the right height, we have requirements for the outlet pipe from the house. So
Okay.
anyway, I think he had to go up 3 inches, but up's up.
All right, so can I get a motion to ratify agent approvals for both 8 Ash Road and Furnace Street, map 48, lot 6-3?
And so we're definitely holding off on Fuller?
No, it's done. He's ready.
Well,
It's-
you're
well-
holding off on 127, right? Lot 13A?
On 127 L13A.
We're
was
holding
a
off.
ratify.
Oh, we are ratifying. Okay,
Yes.
I
8
apologize.
Ash is a ratify, and Furnace Street is a ratify.
Okay.
Just 8 Ash happens to already be done, so if you don't ratify it, I guess I'm in trouble, and we can go back to number 2, which is reappoint health agent.
But we're ratifying. But we're ratifying all 3.
All 3
Can I please get a
ratified.
motion to ratify agent approvals for Fuller Street, map 27, lot 13A, 8 Ash Road, and Furnace Street, map 48, lot 6-3.
I motion to ratify agent's approval for 1 through 3 as listed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Done. All right. Current local upgrades and variances. 621 Ponce Street. To
So-
allow the Board of Health to vary from the requirement of the soil absorption system be located more than 400 linear feet from a surface supply. What are you looking to do with it?
Oh, so 620 Monpont Street is like 2 houses down from the corner of Ocean Ave. So this is an identical situation to what we had on 47 White Island Road.
Yeah.
So it's a repair, and these are just required variances. The plan is all set. It wasn't originally all set because they didn't have a microfast system in it. And if you're gonna be this close to the pond, that's fine, but you need a secondary treatment plant. It doesn't have to be fast, it can be jet, it can be, there's lots of singular, lots of alternatives, but these variances weren't on the original plan. So I said, hello, we need these on the plan, and
Sure.
I want secondary treatment. So now they're on the plan. This is what the board would recommend, or then I'll be able to recommend this plan. So you guys just need to say, yes, we'll approve those variances, and then I can tell the engineer, yes, you're ready to roll.
All right, could I get a motion to allow the Board of Health to vary from the requirements of the soil absorption system be located more than 400 linear feet from a surface water supply. Number 2, to allow reduction of system location setbacks to the property line to less than 10 feet. And 3, to allow reduction of system separation from a water supply line due to the constraints of the site. All 3 of these are located at 620 Monpont Street.
I move to approve the local upgrades and variances to 620 Ponset Street as listed 1 through 3.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So this one surprises me. What's the water table over there, Bob? For 7 Hickory?
At 7 Hickory, it really can't go in if we don't give that 1 foot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, okay.
And the plan had gone out for review, and I had conversations with the, with the engineer, and he dotted his i's and crossed his t's on everything, and I said, can you get the 5 feet? He goes, it's gonna be raised,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
said, and we give a 1 foot variance all the time anyway, so,
Alright,
not unordinary.
All right, so I'm looking to get a motion for 7 Hickory Road to vary from the required separation of 5 feet between the bottom of the leaching field and the high ground water table to 4 feet.
I move to approve for 7 Hickory Road to vary from required separation of 5 feet between the bottom of the leaching field and the high ground water table to 4 feet proposed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, discussion items. Common case and water testing.
You wanna skip,
I refuse to even acknowledge that.
I'm out of the loop, but can someone just spell it out for me?
All
and
right,
then I can-
congratulations to Kelly. Kelly is leaving us for a new position.
In the
Tomorrow
town.
is her last day.
Yes, in the town though.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be working as an admin assistant in the collector's office.
Cool. Very nice.
Full time.
Well, we'll miss you.
oh, yeah.
Didn't we just vote to increase her
And
hours?
Peggy's Peggy's already told me she will not be coming to the meetings.
No, but in the time that we've worked, Kelly's been a valuable resource.
You couldn't agree more.
Second.
All in favor?
Great questions. I saw that come across my desk, and I was just so proud of her, what she can move forward with from here, and I stamped that thing denied at least 100 times. But unfortunately, it's definitely in Kelly's best interest, and she's an asset to this town, so.
So we'll still see you
so
around.
much.
around
Yeah.
town.
Right.
I'll still stop by for candy at the window.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you pay your bills, you'll see me, so.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now you won't want to see her.
I will.
Yeah, exactly.
But thank you, everyone.
So with that being said, we do have a Board of Health Secretary position open. If anyone would like to apply,
Yep, and job posting is ready to go out, so I'll be accepting applications both from within and from outside. And then we'll just, I'll go through an interview process, and we can, you can either let me decide who I want to hire, or I'll bring them in and they can all speak in front of you. Certainly with an admin assistant, I would, recommend that course of action. The board talked to them also. With a secretary, secretarial position, the board can do, whatever they want. You just, let me know when the time's ready.
How many hours is it?
10.
Okay.
10 hours a week, and it's the easy job posting. Answer the phone. Well, customer service.
Yeah. Right.
If I don't think I have customer service first, I don't care how great you are in Excel, typing, basket weaving, anything. I need customer service
Right.
first.
all right, now that we're over that,
you
how
know.
many cases and water testing?
Oh, I know last meeting I gave you some information on that, and if you needed any clarifications, I'm certainly available. Just, pick up the phone. But everybody's doing fine, and we have to leave it status quo. But I just figured it was since I gave the information last meeting, I said, just throw it on there, so if they didn't read it, they know. Please do.
Hearing for dog bites.
Yeah, this is just interesting. It came across, and it doesn't really fall in our court, except it's our animal inspector. If there's a dog bite in town, they're supposed to go before the select board.
That's the way it's always
So-
been.
Well, yeah, but, so, even if it's two dogs that know each other and were just playing, like, it was strange. So, I think I'm bringing it up so that you'll see what the requirements are for it, because there's oftentimes, I spoke with the animal inspector, there is no need to have to sit in front of a board for what happened, or the incident that happened. But as the bylaw is written, and again, it's out of our hands, it's a select board thing.
Right.
I stumbled across it and I said, huh? So if I say huh, it's something to look into.
Let's see what else we got. Complaint update for C2-9.
Ooh, yeah, let's hear about it.
Okay. I went over with the fire chief, building inspector, and I had already done a visual inspection through the back window and through the front window. And that's why I called them in, because I did provide you with some information on where and how I can, use enforcement powers. But anything with enforcements and orders always tends to be my last course of action. I want to be able to try to work with people and provide them potentially the services that they need, because these situations often aren't just, hi, I want to be a jerk. There's a root cause.
With them before you just tell them what they need to do.
Exactly, and I didn't want like a stormtrooper thing appearance. So we went strictly as a well-being check. Let's see how you're doing, and we've been able to identify that you can barely see through that back door slider, sir. Yeah, I know. And I go, well, that's your secondary means of egress. So now the fire department says, yes, you need to have a secondary means of egress. And so now, we're there, and had a paramedic with us also, just in case he did need help at the time.
Yeah.
Looking in through the front window, there was a lot of flies and a lot of debris. So he finally came to the door, and we had a very nice conversation with him. He was very literate, didn't seem to have, any issues. He just said, it got away from me. I said, okay, that having been said, what can I do to try to help you?
Right.
There's services out there. Maybe I can do this. I said, at the very least, I can get you trash bags. I can get you cleaners. I can get you fly spray. I can get you some supplies. He said, I really think I can do it on my own, but I'd really like that, those supplies.
Yeah.
I said, consider it done, not a problem. And then the paramedics and Jeff talked to him about, his physical condition. He was covered in bug bites, which is to be expected, but, and we explained, I could get you some hydrocortisones or whatever, but you gotta find the root cause of your bugs, which is you need to start cleaning up.
Yeah.
Why don't I give you a week and see if we're making any progress, and I'll notify the board, and we'll take it from there. So, day 2, I go over, knock on the door, call, go over, knock on the door, 3 times, no answer. Then it's the weekend. So Monday, I call, knock on the door, 3 times, meaning 3 separate visits, no answer. So I post the house with just one of my tags. Please call the Board of Health. Lo and behold, I come in Tuesday, he called. And he came in today and picked up all of his cleaning supplies. I said I'd be happy to deliver them for him, and he said, no, I'm in and out and this and that. So well, I'll obviously continue to monitor the situation. I just don't think it's going to totally go away. But if he can help himself a little bit first, maybe we're going in the right direction. Maybe he'll accept some of the services. I've reached out to Council on Aging. I've talked to the condo association in case he need to get a dumpster, because I'm not going to make him put it all in town bags. He needs contractor bags, so that's what I got him. So I could talk to Recycle and say, hey, do me a favor on this one, or trash pickup. Even if he doesn't have town bags, even if things over full,
Make it happen.
I'll make him make it happen. Just to pull the trigger on.
Now, do you live over there in Halifax Meadows?
No, I
Oh.
live down on Pond Street.
Oh, somebody's got an identical car to you in the A building.
Oh,
over there.
yes, there is, yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
we drive by and wave to each other, pass each other on 106.
Little car bonding. So basically what I did is I just took the excerpts that if I have to write an order that I would probably be following, and then
Okay.
anything you ever want to know about CMR 410, which I sort of know like the back of my hands after the next one that's coming up, 163 Plymouth Street.
I did see the dumpster getting dropped
Yeah, I
off
was
this
pretty.
morning.
I saw them today. The water department was over there. What were they doing?
They're probably fixing the line that he stuffed with rocks. I didn't ask them, but yeah. So what happened? I got a call, and Fannie Mae was able to actually evict the tenants, agreed upon by the housing courts, because they tried to put a stay, or they asked to have a stay, and the housing court said no way. So they bagged up everything on the inside. This is the
Already-
former occupants.
Yeah,
Bagged it, tagged it, and Fannie Mae is responsible to store it.
isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And the outside stuff, we had already gone to court on, and Fannie Mae, it's abandoned property. So they could do anything they wanted with it. They could take the boat, they can take the camper. So
wow.
that day, they had the boat gone, the camper gone, and now with the dumpster there, you're gonna see the rest.
So
But
Fannie Mae has to pay for a storage unit?
yes,
For how long? Indefinitely?
I'd have to, as long as it wasn't in my lane, I didn't
I
check
feel like,
because.
I don't care, I don't have to pay out of my pocket.
Right. It's just part of,
Doing-
everybody deserves rights, but some of the laws, rules, and regulations when it comes to some processes can be, maybe not my personal opinion, but professionally, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So how's COVID doing? Is that a better conversation?
Yeah, actually, it's not bad. I mean, we went down to just under 5 the week before last. This week it jumped up to about 9 again.
Same households kind of thing? Or
Nah, it's just been sporadic. The really good news there is also that our public health nurse is doing an excellent job with contact tracing, helping the people that need any kind of help. I'm finding her to be a valuable asset to
Looks
our
like
department.
your board made a wonderful
I was
decision.
gonna say, we made a great hire.
I can't take credit for that one. I mean,
She came in, like, remember she was a ball of fire when she
Oh,
came
yeah,
in here.
she was eager.
I
great.
almost found
Can
it
I start
comical.
yesterday?
I know.
Because she made a comment to me that she goes, I won't get hired because of my age. And I said, hold on, I need to read to you something. Regardless of sexual orientation, religion, age, I said, least of our concerns. If you can perform the duties, That's what you're here to find out about. So, please, understand that you will be as considered as, an Olympic athlete or who's 22, right? And she's well proven herself, but I felt bad when she said that because there is discriminations
for
and
sure.
things that go
Yeah.
on in the world in many areas, and I'm happy we didn't. I really am.
Right.
For how many bills paid?
Yeah, now you should be able to breeze right through this.
All right,
Boom.
we have to affirm the DHCD fiscal year 22-02, 313 Wood Street release of betterment agreement, $107.
I move to affirm the bill DHCD FY 22-02, 313 Wood Street, release of betterment agreement, $107.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we signed.
I didn't sign anything, sorry.
That's your fault. Meeting minutes, revolving account. Would you like to sign?
I think I need to, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you do. But if you didn't want to, we couldn't
I was like,
force
please
you.
don't make my last night awful. Please, Candace, just sign your name.
Meeting minutes. What do we got? We already signed all that. So we're not, well, she's
Steve
working on
sign
it.
only, Boy will
Alright,
not.
so permits. With condition, all required documents are submitted to the Board of Health Office. The following permits are in front of me. 17 Highland Circle, irrigation well drilling and discharge permit. Halifax Fireworks, 2022 large outdoor event permit. Mama Deb's LLC, 2022 mobile food permit for the 6/25/22 Halifax Fireworks. All American Ice Cream, 2022 ice cream truck vending permit for the 6/25/22 fireworks. Dean's Concessions, 2022 mobile food service for the 6/25/22 Halifax fireworks. Smokehouse Lulu's Cafe, 2022 mobile food service permit for the 6/25/22 fireworks. Could be a lot of food there. David Penny, Rocky Meadow Enterprises, 2022 septic and solids permit. David Penny, Rocky Meadow Enterprises, 2022 Title V inspectors permit. Michael Mayer Removal and Disposal Inc.'s 2022 rubbish haulers permit.
That's it.
That's
We
it.
need some
Yeah.
motion.
All right, can I get a motion to approve 1 through 9?
I move to approve, is it 9? Yeah, right?
I'm not good with Roman
Yes,
numerals,
nine,
but I
sorry.
think so.
Yeah.
I move to approve permits as listed 1 through 9.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:03 p.m.
I motion to adjourn the June 15th Board of Health meeting at 7:03 p.m.
7:04 p.m.
7:04 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Maybe we should have reorganized the board. Just kidding.
What's that?
Just kidding.